okay, so I was thinking about movies and everything going forward. I know that I said that I didn't think movies were coming back. I'm just so confused about what people are doing right now. It looks like they are trying to make everything come back. My prediction or my general feeling was that more stuff is going to happen and we're not going to have a future like the past, but let's say I'm wrong, which maybe I am, because it looks like people are trying to be gung-ho, and a lot of movies and stuff are being made at this point. So anyway, so on the internet and the kind of people I follow on Twitter or you know YouTube videos I watch, everybody's concerned with the next, I mean, they just did release the Snyder Cut. Right now they want to release this cut. They want to restore the Snyder Universe. This thing, that thing, who's going to play Superman? Is it going to be, are they going to just go to somebody else? Is it just going to end? And then, there's other people who, with the Star Wars stuff, and I feel like pretend I was going to be a participant in movie culture in terms of a fan and going to at this point I couldn't care less about superhero movies anymore. I mean, I've seen enough Supermans for a I mean, different actors play Superman for a lifetime. I've seen enough actors play Spider-Man for a lifetime. I've seen enough actors play Batman for a lifetime. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to live long, or that if I live 20 more years or whatever. I just feel like I don't need another one. If they want to continue the stories they've already done, or have the same actors and, sequels, fine. Fine. But in terms of, I don't need to see these characters' origin story. I don't need to see another origin story of any character whose origin story I already saw. I don't need any more reboots. I don't need any more reimaginings. I don't need any of this. I mean, I don't need it. You need water, okay? You need shelter. You need stuff like that. But I'm saying in terms of, as a person who has enjoyed superhero movies or genre pictures or whatever for most of my life, in the wider scope of being just a movie fan, I don't need any more superhero movies. Having said that, if there were completely new superheroes, people we've never heard of, like somebody out there is creative and they've got an idea, or they come up with something new, or like a whole new thing, fine. Because I was thinking like Neo, not a superhero, but the Matrix, when it came out, it was new. I mean, when I saw the first Matrix movie, I did not like it because I felt like it had ripped off Dark City, which I had seen maybe the year or 2 years right before. But then once the, Reloaded and Revolutions came out, I felt like it drew from everything and made it into its own mythology in terms of, AI and stuff. And later on I did see, what is it called? Man on the Wire? Man in the Wire. World in the Wire. World in the Wire. The Fassbinder movie. Rainer Werner Fassbinder, right? His movie. I'll put the poster. And so nothing's new, and I'm not saying completely original ideas, because that's, I guess at this point in time, it's unrealistic. We've all seen too much. I don't know if any of us can even think for ourselves anymore. But going forward, I don't want to see what I've already seen. I don't want to see more of the same old crap. If there's going to be anything, any movies, if they're going to put money behind it, put in the effort to make films and television, if you want to continue on and draw from something and make a new story that follows on from something before, fine. But, there's so much been there, done that, and been there, done that 3, 4, 5 times over, that I just, when I'm hearing all these people, oh, they want to, fight for this movie and fight for, I'm just like, why though? There was a point in time where none of us had seen Star Wars. It didn't exist, right? Where's the new Star Wars? Not a new Star Wars movie. Where's the new, brand new thing that can capture the world and the imagination? There's gotta be somebody out there. Don't tell me there isn't, because if there isn't, then yeah, everything should be over. But where's the Where's the vision? Where's the new thing that'll say, even if it draws, I know the Star Wars movies drew from other movies. I'm just saying, where's the thing that's going to be, like I said, to me, we're entering a new world. So for me, I don't know that there will be films. I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't feel like it's going to be the same world. But let's suppose people do somehow manage to cobble together some version of the future that's something like the past, where people consume popcorn films and just films in general. Um, why, after everything, why do the same old crap again? Why? Okay, Star Wars, but what if we never hear the name Skywalker again? Would that be so bad? What if, we never hear about the Empire again? There's a whole, like I said, there's a whole galaxy. Do something else or not. Why can't there be new things? Why do we have to keep kicking a dead horse? Why, I am tired. When people are all excited or jazzed about having somebody refurbish or add scenes, I'm just like, that's the old world. Why do we still need that? Why do we need anything old? You know, Maybe it's just me, because like I said, to me, this last couple years completely changed me and stuff, and I don't feel like it should be a new world. Put it that way. We should have entered into a new level of consciousness, or to be more concerned with, and I'm not saying no place for, I'm not saying let's all be farmers. It's the last thing I'm saying. But it should be better. We should have something more extraordinary. Better than what we've done before. More creative, more out there. Why are people so desperate for the same old stuff? I mean, if anything, the worst thing is that I think we're going to end up with more and more stuff that are either live action video games or things that are based on something. I don't know. Their answer to new superhero would be to make anime stuff, right? I mean, I just feel like I don't care anymore. I don't care about Superman or Batman or any man's not men. You know what I mean? What's been done was good. Infinity War, that was a great end, right? Do we need those people anymore? Do we need any of them? We have it, right? Can Robert Downey Jr. and can these people go make movies now like grown-ups? You know what I mean? I love those movies. But these are actors who could do other things. Anybody playing Superman, anybody playing Batman. I mean, in the case of Spider-Man, I feel like Tom Holland's still young. I don't feel like he did enough Spider-Man, so maybe a couple more of those. But the kid is a very talented young man. I would love to see him in musicals. I would love to see anybody in musicals. I've said that before, but because I love musicals. But to always just come back to the same things. To say, there was a point in time where actors didn't want to get pigeonholed in a role. They didn't want to get stuck with having to play the same character and have their whole career be defined by one character. And now we're at a point where the dollar signs just mean everything, I think, and the people just see, I can make more money just playing the same old dude in tights, spending my whole life in a green room on some wires. Let me do that and make as much money as possible so I can buy a spot for my great grandkids in college. Oh wait, we can't do that anymore. So what's the point? You know what I mean? What's the point? I just feel like everything became corrupted very quickly. Like I said, the actors I liked were actors. They wanted to do great roles. Some of them played Batman sometimes. Some of them were in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean? Every actor almost that ended up being in a superhero movie, which there's nothing wrong with that. But where are the films? Where are these people outside of that? Two of my favorite actors play Batman, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so I want to see Christian Bale in awesome stuff, and I want to see Ben Affleck directing movies because that's where he shines. I want to see Jake Gyllenhaal in a movie musical. I've seen him twice on Broadway, and you're like, I want to see actors acting if there's going to be things in the future. And you know, I'm not saying it can't be adventure movies. I'm not saying it can't be action movies. Just what about something new? I mean, there are properties that I was thinking about. Wouldn't it be great if, some of these actors who are good with swords were in like a remix of Highlander and stuff like that? And I'm like, why though? You know what? They're always redoing Dune. I'm guarantee you, once this movie gets done, somebody's gonna be like, nope, it's wrong. Let's redo Dune again. There's this. We have brains, right? Why can't we have something new? Maybe that's what's wrong with us. Maybe that's why we're running into the ground, because everything we're reading and digesting has been done before. It's all regurgitated, you know? It should be a new world, but how can it be new if we just keep revisiting the same old shit? And it's not shit. That stuff was good, but not the third, fourth, fifth version of it. It's watered down. It's muted. What's the point anymore? If we're gonna go forward, if we're gonna have movies, if we're gonna go do things, what about new? Not the same old bands, not the same old singers, not the same old movies, not the same old stories, not the same old superheroes. Where's the new? Because if there's nothing new, then why throw good money after bad, old bad, regurgitated bad? Or, I'm not saying fire everybody and let's start completely from scratch. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If you are doing, like, I don't know, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I think that's been done already. But you know what I mean? If you're continuing on stories, fine. But I don't need to restore any cuts. I don't need to see anything that's been done already. That's why everything is stale. That's why, just like we're in our mask breathing our own stale air, everything is just I gotta, just like decayed. And we need newness. We need new life. We need an infusion of genius or something. And in this time when we should have got rid of money, it's like money is winning. Money is rearing its ugly head. And it not only does it not make sense to me, what for? What is it? It didn't make anybody happy. It didn't cure anybody. We had a bunch of money. It didn't fix the world. I don't mean I didn't have a bunch of money. I mean, we as this, I just don't. I don't want to see the same crap. I don't want to see director's editions or somebody's cut. I don't want to restore any old crap. What about a new day? What about something really truly fantastical and phenomenal? Why basic stuff? Everybody's being a bunch of basic bitches. There's my stomach round. It's sick of me. It's sick of me complaining. And I am too.